Take a moment to ground yourself. Sitting in cross-leg, rest your hands on your knees. Breathe out. As you breathe in, breathe into the back of your body. Allow your head to drop, rounding your spine. And as you breathe out, release, allowing your chest to open forwards, releasing your hips. Now keep this movement going with your breath, rounding and releasing. Allow that to become a circling as you feel into your spine and into all the areas of your body that contribute to deeper breathing. As you slow your breath down and really come into how you're feeling. Noticing any areas that need that attention. You're going to take that same feeling of flow over onto your hands and knees. So rooting through the hands, breathe in and again rounding your spine, breathing into the back body. Allow the exhale to be a release for your spine. Shoulder blades releasing down your back in that back bend. So continue moving like this from cat to cow with your breath. And then shift back into a gentle downward dog, releasing any tension you might be holding in your neck. You can always keep a little bend in your knees here. Now as you're ready, just step up about halfway up your mat. Bowing in Uttanasana again, soft knees, soft neck. Roll up to standing, stacking the bones of your spine, opening right up to the sky. And then drawing your hands down, and gently rounding your spine again, release down into that forward bend. So listening in, be very gentle with your legs. Your knees could be nice and bent here as much as you need. Hands on the floor, walk it out. Coming onto your hands and knees, get ready for Anahatasana as you exhale, allowing the heart to sink towards the earth as you lengthen through your spine. As you're breathing in, allow yourself to release up a little bit. Shifting forwards, come into plank on your forearms. And then release your legs down, pointing the toes back. Come into upward puppy, Sphinx pose. Here, pay attention to your neck. Releasing your head as you exhale. And on your inhale, allow the crown of the head to open up. Release down, bringing the fingertips under your shoulders for Sahaja Cobra. So really playing with this here, this fluid movement, rolling your shoulders, rolling the neck and head, shifting to the other side. Just feeling into your body here as you open into the spontaneous back bend. Shift your hands back a little bit and you can take it up into upward dog, keeping the legs on the floor if you prefer, soft elbows. Or you can always keep this with Cobra. I want the knees to shift back into downward dog, keeping your body close to your legs as you lift your hips, and then from that height, the heels come towards the earth. So we're going to bring the feet together for dual leg lifting here. Release your left leg to the sky, freely opening your hip, keeping your shoulders steady. Now the right, breathing in, open your hip. And as you breathe out, coil in and step that foot up between your hands. And let the back knee come down and the toes point back. So take a moment here, breathing to release your hips. Just feel into that low lunge. Now bring the right hand to your heart center and turn your right foot slightly out, about 45 degrees. Breathe in as you reach your right hand around behind you, then back to your heart and bow gently. Rising again, inhale, open up, feeling this twist through the upper spine, careful of your hips, and bowing head to the earth. Rising once more, inhale. And as you exhale, lift up and shift round to the side of your mat, turning the feet halfway out, bend the left knee, shifting up as you inhale, bend the right knee as you exhale. Keep your feet strong, arches lifted, and make sure your knee is tracking over your toes here. Feel that alignment. Shift around to the back of your mat and bring your right knee down, pointing the toes back. Now same thing on the other side, left hand to your heart. As you breathe in, open up into a little twist. Now bring the hand back to your heart, exhale and bow, releasing that left hip. Rising with your inhale, feel the fluidity through your spine, the neck and the head connecting to the rest of the body. So one more time, like a fluid wave with that inhale, and as you exhale, drawing in, bowing down. Now root both hands, bring both knees back, breathe in, and as you breathe out, Anahata, the hips drawing back as the ribs and the hands and arms extend forwards. Now inhale, plank on your forearms, hips in line. Lower the legs, point the toes back and breathe in, upward puppy. Breathing out, lowering down, fingertips under your shoulders or hands by your ribs, rising into upward dog. You make your choice here. See what feels good. Back on your knees for now, come back to downward dog. Keeping that contact between your body and your legs as long as you can. Fluid downward dog. We're lifting the left leg as we inhale. Letting that foot come down again as you exhale. Now the right leg, rising as you inhale, free your hip. And then draw that foot forwards as you exhale. So we're taking it around in a full circle here. This time, we're going to keep the back knee lifted. Let's take a breath in, rounding in, and then breathing out, lengthen 4 directions of lunge, all the way to the top of the head. Now, allow your right hand to come to the heart for a moment. You spin both feet to the right, reach the right hand around, bring it back around, shift to the side of your mat, bend the left knee. Take it up as you breathe in, bend the right knee as you breathe out. Lifting, rising, inhale, exhale into that side lunge. Shift to the front of your mat, keep the back knee up here. So this time, a lunge here with the left leg forwards. Feel those 4 directions of lunge. Remember to lift the back leg up high. So now we twist, left hand reaching. Bringing it back around. Step back into plank, breathing in. You can always be on your knees here. Breathe out and lower down, chaturanga, hovering above the floor and flowing into upward dog, or take the easier option if you want it. Be on the floor and rise into cobra instead. So here, we're going to lead with the left leg. Let's do a little dual leg lifting first. So we're going to breathe in and let the right leg lift, let the hip open, and then free the foot, bring it back down by the other. Now we're rising, left leg. This foot's going to step forwards as we exhale into a high lunge. Keep that back knee lifted. Left hand to your heart, twist, spin around. As you exhale, spin back and over to the side, bend the right knee. Allow yourself to come all the way through now to the back of your mat. Bring your knee down. Crescent moon, rising on your inhale. As you exhale, allow your hips to root down. And then with your inhale, draw the back bend up through the back of your heart. Mind your neck, no strain here. Free your hands back to bring them around, down by your foot. Step back into plank. You can let the right leg hover here if you want an extra challenge. And then flow into upward dog or cobra, even upward puppy. Listen to what you need today. Flowing back over your toes into downward dog, or again, you can root the knees for that transition. Your feet together, right leg rising. And then free that foot, bring it down. Left leg, inhale, open your hip, keep those shoulders square. Now take the foot forwards and into a high lunge. Left hand to your heart, inhale, spinning, reaching the left hand. Breathing out, spin back and let the right knee bend. To the front of your mat, drop your knee down, point your toes back, rising as you inhale, crescent moon, open up. Stay here and exhale, root the hips. Nice, gently opening a little deeper as you inhale. Circle the arms back and down by your foot. Inhale into plank, option to extend your leg. and then rising up, upward dog or cobra. Either on your knees, transition back, or just roll over your toes, downward dog. Take a moment, keep that fluidity. Take your right leg up as you inhale. Step it forwards as you exhale. Right hand reaching around as you spin. Exhale, bring it back, bend your left knee. End of your mat, drop your knee down. Inhale, crescent moon. Breathe out and let the hands come on down as you exhale. Flowing through your connecting vinyasa, moving with that breath. And now it's the right leg again, right leg rising, drawing through as you exhale. Right hand reaching around. Spin back, left knee in your side lunge. Front of your mat, back knee comes down, toes point back, we rise in crescent moon. You can hold it, or you can allow it to come down on the exhale. You can take that extra breath if you want it. Flow into plank as you inhale, rooting down, chaturanga, rise up, inhale, exhale, downward dog. Breathe. Take a moment now. Sit back in child's pose. So we're going to take that Mandala Namaskar around again one more time, leading with the left leg. So we'll really let it flow this time. So bringing the feet together, left leg rises, inhale. Exhale, step it through into a high lunge. Inhale, reach your left hand around. Exhale, spin back and bend the right knee. End of your mat, rise, crescent moon. Inhale. Exhale, let the hands come down. Inhale into plank. Exhale and lower. Inhale, rise, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg again, inhale. Drawing it through as you exhale. Left hand to your heart. Inhale, spin open. Exhale, come back and bend the right knee. You can even free your arms here as an option. Take it up now, crescent moon at the front of your mat. Open through your heart. Support your neck and head. Bring the hands down. Step back, inhale into plank. Lowering chaturanga. Rise up. Remember that back bend, shoulders back and down. And back into downward dog. Lovely. Let your neck and head relax. Breathe. Feet moving about halfway up your mat for Uttanasana. Bow down. Roll up through your spine, opening up to the sky. And as you exhale, draw the hands down to the heart center. So we're going to interlace the fingers behind the back, feet hip width apart. So take a nice inhale to open your chest, and as you exhale, bow down. About 3 breaths here. Remember not to lock out your knees, soft knees. Weight into the balls of the feet a tiny bit. Lift through your sit bones. And then release towards Malasana. So we take the feet wide, turn them out a little bit, elbows against the insides of your knees. Now if this deep squat is too much straight away, warm up into it. Round your back, release up, and then exhale like about halfway down. Let that movement come through your hips. Inhale, gathering your energy, and exhale, squatting a little bit deeper. So deepening your squat to where is comfortable for you, your edge. And then come to sit. And sit in cross-leg for a moment. Let your hands come together at your heart center. Notice how you feel. Namaste.